Hi, how to become emotionally strong in a relationship is what I am going to be talking in today's video. Now, three broad aspects of life are health, wealth, and relationships. If something breaks in health, yes, you are broken, you are concerned, you are upset. If your wealth breaks, yes, you do definitely get a jolt and you somehow try to work towards it and you bounce back. When something breaks in the relationship, that's the time when your heart truly breaks. That's the time you feel that you are broken in terms of your body, mind, spirit, and soul. Relationship is one of those foundations that when your heart breaks there, it becomes really difficult to bounce back. So how do you stay emotionally strong? Point number one, take responsibility. When I say take responsibility, you will take responsibility for your emotions. So you're going to telling yourself that I take responsibility for my emotions. Some people say that taking the responsibility is like blaming your own self for everything that has happened. Now, what I want to tell you here is that there is a difference between responsibility and blame. Responsibility empowers you, blame victimizes you. The more you get into that blame mode, that victimizing, getting victimized mode, the more people and situations you will have in your life which tend to victimize you. When you take responsibility, the more situations you will have in life wherein you're going to feel empowered. Now, you go back in life and take one of those situations where you had been blaming the other person, blaming yourself, blaming the situation. So when you go back and look at the entire situation from the blame perspective, how do you feel? You will feel as if you're helpless. You will feel as if you're defeated, right? Now, go back into those situations where you took that responsibility, that I am responsible for the way I feel. You will actually feel responsible, because with responsibility, what naturally comes is the will to take action. What naturally comes is the initiative from you to change that situation. And isn't that empowering? It is. So first thing you need to do is, I take responsibility for all my emotions, not the blame. That's step number one. Step number two is write crap. Crap means that take a sheet of paper, take a black pen, keep writing, and keep writing about how you're feeling in terms of your emotions. If you're broken, you're hurt, you're feeling sad, you're feeling depressed, whatever you're feeling, just keep writing. Now, apart from writing about the emotions, you will also be writing about how you are feeling in your body. So if while writing, say for instance, your right elbow is paining, right? My elbow is paining. If you feel like crying, cry it out. At the same time, when you want to cry, you will realize that some part of your body is getting tightened. It could be your heart, it could be your throat, it could be your jaws. So write that I am writing all of this crap and my jaws are now feeling as if they are tight. My throat is feeling as if it is choking. So whatever you are feeling in your body, write that as well. Now, very important part of writing crap is that you will not read the what you have written. You will not even read the last word that you have written. Okay, because if you read that last word or the last sentence, the chances are that you're going to unintentionally going to absorb that. Whereas what we are trying to do is, we are trying to just take it out of the system. So ensure that whatever you're writing, you're not reading it at all. Now, once you have written it, you'll keep writing until such time that you feel, wow, it's like a relief. It's as if something has left your body. You will feel as if you've lost weight. Till such time, you will keep writing. Don't bother about words you're using. You might be using abusive language, and that's perfectly okay. When you write, when you are filled with some kind of emotion, there is a possibility that you might end up writing just 3 sentences in the whole sheet. You might end up writing just 2 words in the whole sheet, and that's perfectly okay. Keep writing and keep throwing that paper. Just leave it, push it aside from your table, and then go and burn it. When you burn it, look at the flames and say, I let go. I let go means I am surrendering to the divine and I am letting go of all this crap. If you cannot burn it, flush it. When you're flushing it, look at the water draining it out and say, I let go, and imagine that you're, surrendering it to the divine and you're letting go of your system. The second very important point is write crap. White sheet, black pen. Third very important step again is dissociate yourself. Dissociate means what? Whatever incidents has happened between you and your partner, you got to step aside from that incident and imagine that it's an event, it's a movie that has happened where you are as a third person watching what happened between husband and wife. Okay, of course it is you and your partner, it's you and your spouse, but then you stepping back and imagine that this is what is happening between husband and wife. Okay, now when you're watching, you will also be asking questions objectively to each one of them, because now you're the third person, now you're not involved in it, right? You're separate. So ask husband whatever you want to ask in terms of what triggered your anger, why did you speak the way you spoke with your wife, what was in your mind, and listen to the answers he's telling you. Now speak to the wife. What triggered inside you? When he did what he did, why did you get triggered? What is it in you that you're looking for when that interaction is happening? How can you get it? Okay, so listen to the answers the wife is giving you. When you have listened to the answers husband gave you, when you have listened to the answers wife has given you, you are going to understand what those answers are, and in those answers you will get your solution. So next time, try and implement that solution that you've got from both these answers. So that's step number 3. And the last step is sitting with your emotion without judgment, without resistance, which means accepting it, acknowledging it, giving it all the space in your body, whatever space it wants to take. And very important part of no judgment, no resistance is not letting your mind give any meaning to that emotion. Because when you allow the mind to give a meaning or that chatter begins, that's the time you are resisting it. That's the time you are not able to accept it the way it is. So when you're sitting with your emotion, you got to ensure that the chatter doesn't happen. All you're doing is just embracing your emotion as if that emotion is your own child. So embracing that emotion, accepting it unconditionally, and giving your full attention and time to it. When you do this, that is how very gradually, not only will the emotion dissolve, over time it will also make you to be emotionally strong. Now all this is very simple but not easy. In case you need help, I am leaving the link to my appointment calendar to book a free call with me, and in this call we are going to be discussing 3 things. We will understand what is it that is going on in your relationship right now which you want to work on. Second, what is the kind of life that you want to live? And third, what might be those challenges which might be slowing you down to live the kind of life that you wish to desire, that you wish to live for yourself. And if you've liked this video, click the like button, do subscribe, because then you will be getting the notifications as soon as the next video gets posted. And if you think there are people in your life who might be needing this, please feel free to share this video as well. What is it about today's video that resonated with you the most? Which one of those 4 points are you willing to implement from now onwards? Please write that in the comment box and I will see you soon. Meanwhile, do remember that if you need help, we are there. All you need to do is to just click on that button and I will get back to you on the time slot that you have picked up for yourself. Thank you. That's all from me to you. You take care and bye.